Good morning, friends. Let us learn few more words. Bell. Bell is again from Latin. Bell means war. It is derived from Bellona. Bellona is the goddess of war in Roman, while Mars is the god of war. Antebellum. Ante means before. Bellum is again war. Antebellum means the situation that is existing before war. During the Great American Civil War, 1860s, slavery was abolished. So, post the war, the rich people, the socially rich people, they started missing the life before the war. That was the life that was existing before the war. Before the war, slaves were available. So there were a lot of people who were ready to do the work for them. Now, after the war, there are no more slaves. And the social structure has changed a lot. People started feeling the difficulties. The life before the war was very peaceful, very aristocratic. After the war, the life has changed a lot. So, antebellum life refers to the life before the war. Bellicose. Bellicose is aggressive nature, quarrelsome nature. Bellicose leader got elected. Why would a bellicose leader get elected? Let's say the company, let's say the country is facing some problem with the neighboring country and they are expecting some war. So they elect a bellicose leader because they believe the leader is strong, the leader is aggressive. That's why they elect a bellicose leader. Belligerence. Belligerence is again aggressive attitude. An obnoxious, belligerent, argumentative person. Obnoxious means who is not pleasant. Belligerent means who is very aggressive and argumentative person. Nobody would want to spend time with such person, right? Rebellion. What is rebel? Who is a rebel? Who is openly against the authority. Open defiance of authority is rebellion. Right. Let's get to the another root word. Pact. Pact is again from Latin, which means peace. In 1500, during that time, Portuguese and Spain, they were doing lot of they were doing uh, lot of trade with lot of countries. So they were in competition. So this Portuguese government, they sent this explorer Ferdinand Magellan, this gentleman, to explore other places where they can do more business. Now this person started exploring the world. He started visiting different places. He went over different oceans. And specifically, he felt while going over the Pacific Ocean, the ocean is particularly very peaceful, which he did not observe in other oceans or other places. So he gave this name, Pacific, to this ocean. Right. Now, ironically, the life of these explorers is not very peaceful because they have to travel to different places and all places are not peaceful and all places might not welcome these new people, right? And incidentally, this person actually died in a war only. Ferdinand Magellan. Pacify is to make someone peaceful, to calm them. For example, rubber pacifiers for babies, they are crying and you give them pacifiers to calm them down. Pacifist, who loves peace, who opposes violence. He became a pacifist after working in military. This India's great leader, Ashoka, he became a pacifist after waging a war. Pact, again, pact is a treat or agreement to bring peace, be it in terms of commerce, in terms of security, anywhere. For example, arms pact, trade pact. Let's get to another root word, crim. Again from Latin, is related to crime. Decriminalize. It is removing the criminal status. Removing the criminal status doesn't mean you are legalizing it. But why would a government remove the criminal status of any law? Because there is a lot of burden on the government, on the legal system. They don't want so many cases. So what they do, they'll decriminalize certain actions, certain actions, so that the burden on the courts come down. Instead of trying it as a criminal case, they will put a small fine. So they are not legalizing it, but they are not putting calling it as a crime. Incriminate is in plus criminate into crime. So you are showing some evidence to show the involvement in crime. Those feathers under the case are enough to incriminate the cat. In the case, there was a pigeon, and the pigeon is suddenly missing, and there were some feathers under the case, and there were some blood stains. That is enough. That means cat has eaten the pigeon. So that is the evidence is enough to incriminate the cat. They were afraid of answering the questions and incriminating themselves. They feel whatever they say, it will give them trouble only. They will be caught, whatever they say. So that's why they are afraid of answering the questions and incriminating them. Recriminate, replace criminate. If someone is accusing someone, let's say A is accusing B, that B has committed murder. Now, B can say two things, that he did not commit murder, or B is saying he did not commit murder, in fact, A has committed the murder. So, that is recriminate. A is saying B has committed the murder, and B is saying he did not do, in fact, A only has did. So, this is making a counter accusation. This is recriminate. We have learnt three root words: crim, pack, and bell. Hope you all have understood. Thank you.